I promised Rich tonight that I would practically make out with this microphone because I'm a really quiet person compared to the rest of the comedians here. So, you know that your husband really loves you when he drunk dials you. And you're both home. I miss you, honey. What are you doing? I was getting you another beer, but since you're cut off for the night. So has anybody had a really embarrassing injury before that you just made up another story because you didn't want to tell people why you didn't? I have two. One is this scar that I have right here. And I got it getting into a fight with a garbage can at my work. I like to tell people I got slashed, but it was with a garbage can. The other injury I got just a couple weeks ago, actually. I tell people that I was rock wall climbing, which is only half true. The truth of it is I was at the playground with my kids, and it was just a kid. But my most favorite story is, I just recently heard it the other day from one of my friends. She broke her wrist when she was a kid. And I was like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? She was like, well, rollerblades had just come out, and I was at the roller skating rink, and my favorite song came on, and everyone was just really getting into it, and I fell and broke my wrist. I was like, oh my God, what song was it? And she said, well, I was doing the hokey pokey. So one thing I like to tell my coworkers all the time is what I consider the key to customer service. Because we work with coffee, we're selling it to people, and you have to be good at customer service. So what I tell them is the key to customer service is treat every customer like you are capable of jumping over that counter and either making out with them or beating the crap out of them. Even though they leave feeling a little concerned and yet weirdly satisfied. I do that every time. There are 4 types of good customers that can come through the drive-thru at any time. Number 1, people talking on their cell phones. Can't ask you what you want to drink if you're in the middle of a conversation. The second type, people try to hand you your garbage. Now, I don't know about you, but if I see someone handing garbage in front of me, I don't really want that person taking it, because I don't know where that's been. And the third kind is people who have, talk really quiet or really loud. And that's annoying to everybody. That's annoying on both sides of the counter there. Because when you hear somebody asking you what you want to drink, and they're talking, like this, you're like, did you just have dental work or something? Like, I can't understand you. I really hope you're getting my order right. And then the fourth type is the kind that have clammy hands, and they, grab you as they're getting their order. And you're like, oh my gosh, was it that stressful ordering coffee? Like, why are your hands so clammy? I'm going to talk about the first kind, the kind on the phone. One of my girls the other day was working on her last shift. And she did something that I feel like everybody wants to do. This girl is ordering, says, I want, 2 coffees or whatever. And my girl says, okay, well, what size? And she said, hold on, answers her phone. Hello? Yeah, I'm at that coffee shop that I work at. Not she works at, but I work at. And, okay, that sounds good, yeah. Yeah, I'm just ordering coffee, no big deal. Miss, what size is that? Hold on. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know, it was so stupid. Miss, I just need to know what size you want your coffee. Just hold on. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm ready now. And my girl says, hold on 1 second. Waited 30 seconds. The girl didn't even notice. 30 seconds. I have this one customer who comes through all the time. And he probably annoys my baristas more than any other customer. He always orders 1, 2, 3 raw sugars. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a smart aleck, and I'm like, oh, so that's 6 raw sugars, right? No. Okay. So he calls me one day, and I'm like, thank you for calling that store that I work at. This is Rachel. What can I do for you? And he's like, yeah, I came through and I didn't have cream in my coffee. I'm so sorry about that. He's like, yeah, you know what? I really hate that store that you work at. And I said, I just want you to know, this conversation is going fantastic. And he's like, okay, well, I didn't have cream in my coffee. I was like, well, we'll get you the next one. Not a problem. We'll get you the next coffee. I'll put a note up so everyone knows. And he's like, you know, I wouldn't even give money. It's just, this is like a gym membership. And I'm like, so you pay for your coffee and then you don't drink it? So I realized about halfway through the conversation that this was Jake, is what I'll call him. And I was like, is this Jake? And he's like, yeah. I said, oh, hey Jake, how's it going? Yeah, we'll definitely get that coffee for you next time you come through. And he's like, all right, I'll be there in like 3 days or so. I'm like, all right, Jake, we'll see you in 1, 2, 3 days.
Oh!
Sometimes we don't always get the brightest people working with us. This one girl, she was the sweetest thing you ever met, but she just kind of didn't get it. And one day I said, hey, go get ice, fill up on the ice. And she went like this. And I was like, what do you think I just asked you to do? And she said, get ice? I'm like, absolutely. Where do you think the ice is? She said, the ice machine. I said, you guys, I'm going on break. She's in charge. I have nothing more to teach you. The other day I was getting to know a new coworker, and I was like trying to get to know her, and I was like, so what are you doing with your life? And she's like, oh, I'm going to school.